We're talking about the decision website today and how we need to administer it. If, as a society, we're going to successfully debate issues, then we have to trust that those debates were fair and they represent all of us. I am suggesting that we, the people, have to control and manage those debates. Hopefully, you have explored some of the ideas about the decision website, which is a unique platform to debate online. The mechanics of the site will nurture good discussions. It's got structure to challenge each idea and to move our thinking forward. It then allows us to have reliable information at our fingertips and devise solutions that are logical. And with that, we can make sound decisions. But we have to trust that process, right? And we don't trust much of anything right now. And the only way for that trust to happen is if we control the debate process. That's what I'm talking about in this video. Think of the decision website as a tool or methodology, and we can apply this tool anywhere we need to produce good decisions. First, we use this decision-making model to administer itself. It's kind of circular. It lets us manage the decision website democratically. A recap might help me explain more clearly. We build a debate tool that can vastly improve our dialogue on big issues. We need to manage this debate tool in the hands of the people. So what we do is use a model of the same tool to discuss and decide how we run our website. One thing I have yet to emphasize, the decision website will have methods for us to vote on the results of any debate or discussion. So in our administrative tool, we might vote on a budget, for instance, or we might vote on what big issue that we're going to debate and tackle next. Let's see how this might work. First, the administrative tool lets us use a smaller, more efficient number of people to discuss an issue, but not decide an issue. And that is balanced by the general populace having our own separate method of input, where we can guarantee that every idea is honestly considered in the debate. We, the people, take the role of watchdog with teeth. And of course, just like the larger model where we debate big issues, our administrative tool has structure to make our discussions fruitful. And of course, again, there's full transparency. We get to see it all. Let's look at some scenarios. People start applying to be involved in discussions. Let's say a discussion about how we finance the decision website and how we spend money, where we get funded, like donations, and what roles we need to hire for. Our active paid employees will be integral in the discussion. They will put forth information about the needs of the organization as they see it. Then they will be joined by the participant group that we select to discuss the issue. And how did we select those participants? Well, we used our selection committee, where previously all of us voted on the results of a good selection criteria. It's somewhat like democracy by committee, but it structurally ensures a robust discussion, and it takes away the hierarchy and it takes away the personalities. It adds full transparency for trust and a way for the public to maintain control with continual input, voting on results, and ultimate control over participants. We'll make it easy for the public to be notified about a vote and quickly see the results of the discussion and easily make their choice. The discussion and the decision-making is ours, so we can trust the results. However, there is the issue of how we register people to vote and how we guarantee a successful turnout. This is a bigger discussion, and in a separate video, I think it's called registration. So in the beginning, these types of discussions will establish goals and ideals for us to use going forward. Later, these discussions just become practical and fairly efficient, and the participants will routinely change from discussion to discussion. We could pay them if we want to. However, just regular turnover nurtures broader representation of the public. So one exciting thing we'll see is what real transparency looks like. I bet we're going to wonder why we don't do this throughout the government. So that's just the nuts and bolts about running the decision website. In addition, we'll start talking about how we want to go forward, what big debates like gun control that we want to initiate, or what we need to change in our structure of our online debate system to improve our debates. And how can we use our system to improve the people's voice in our democracy? This whole process gives you a sense of us people doing the work, doing the heavy lifting, making decisions, management, doing it ourselves, not relying on someone else for information and direction. It's kind of a lot of work, but it's work spread over 200 million of us. And it's work that's written down and reusable going forward. I feel good about that. And it's got a real democratic flavor.